Hi, fifth graders. This is a video to help you learn the second half of America, or My Country 'Tis of Thee, which we're going to use as part of a Veterans Day celebration. So some classes are learning the first half, some classes are learning the second half. Make sure you learn the class that is assigned to your half first. And then if you want to learn the other half, you can use the other video too. So this will be the second half. Let me pull up the music. Here we go. So the big thing to remember about this is we're going to use a couple different types of second fingers. Okay, so when you see a C natural, violins and violas, that means we're going to play a low 2. Cellos means we're playing 2 instead of 3. Okay, the one time that this can get confusing is if you're on the first half, we have F sharps. The second half has no high 2s of any kind. Okay, so every time you see a C, it's going to be like this. Make this very clear. Like this, not like this. Like this, or cellos, instead of 3, we're going to use 2. So let's take a look at the first line here. Okay, we've got 3 beats in every measure, so I'll give you 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 Ds. Listen to me play the first 2 measures. Notice my C is already set up to be low. I've already got it down instead of on the tape. So repeat after me. I hold that 4th D longer because it's got a dot. So let's sing it together. D, 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 C, B. It's got 3 little notes in it. Let's try to play it. 1, 2, go. Okay, easy enough. If you got to practice that, pause the video. Next line is almost exactly the same. We just start on C. So put that low second finger down. Make sure it's this note, not that note. C natural. Repeat after me. Here we go. Together, second line. 1, ready, and go. Okay, let's try the first line and the second line together. Make sure you pause the video if you feel like you need to practice something. 1, here we go. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the third line, which is probably the hardest line. Okay, so we've got B, C, B, A, G. Let's try to play just those 5 notes. Repeat after me. 1, ready, and go. Good, let's try it again. 1, ready, and go. Good. Now, this is a key practice point. Anytime you've got 8th notes to end a measure, I always like to add the next note to make sure that we're ready for it as well. So we're going to play 6 notes this time. Repeat after me. We're going to really play that B strong at the end. B, C, B, A, G, B. 1, ready, and go. Okay, now let's start on that B we just ended on and learn the next measure. Sounds like this. So it's B, C, D. 3 little beats in that B. 1, starting up a 1, here we go. Okay, let's try that whole line together. Okay, if you need to pause and practice that line, it's totally understandable. Pause, because I'm going to move on to the next line. All right, we've got a note here that's higher than what we normally play. It is E. Violins, it is your open E string, but I don't want you to play it. Okay, because I think it would really stick out. We're going to use our 4th finger on the A string. Okay, violas, you have to use your 4th finger on the A string. Cellos, why don't you just play another C here? Okay, so cellos, when you get to right here, you're just going to play C, C, B, A, G. If you want to see how to play the E, talk to me in class, and I can show you how to play that note. But for now, we're just going to go C, C, B for cellos, okay? Violins, violas, E, C, B, 4, 2, 1. Sounds like this. Try it together. Ready, and go. One more time together. Good. Cellos, you're going to sound like this. C, C, D. Okay, so 2, 2, 1. Let me hear just my cellos. 2, 2, 1. Ready and go. Good. Now, everyone, we're going to add the next two measures, or the next two notes. A, G. So I'm going to play the violin viola part. Cellos, you're smart enough to figure it out. A, G. Let's try that much. 1, ready and go. Good. So I'd pause the video, give the second and third line a little bit of practice because those are definitely the harder two lines. And when you feel like you're ready to play the whole thing, hit play again because that's what's coming next. So hopefully you're ready to go. We're going to play the entire second half. So it starts on high D. We're going to do it twice. If you want to play with me both times, that's fine. Or it might be smart just to listen to me play the first time, follow along with your eyes, and then play with me the second time. So here's time number 1. Here I go. Good. Try to keep it as smooth as possible. Here we go. Either play it with me for the first time, or if you played it with me last time, let's just play it through again. 1, here we go. Very nice. So remember, you're going to learn this half, if that's your class that's assigned to it, before you learn the other half.